A couple of wire-haired lurchers, lean, arose from his wallet, nosing keen. With a rushing swoop, they were on his track, putting chest to stubble to bite his back. He swerved from his line with the curs at heel. The teeth, as he missed him, clicked like steel. With a worrying snarl, they quartered on him, while the ploughman shouted,
"Zip upon him!"
The lurcher dogs soon shot their bolt, and the fox raced on by the hazel holt, down the dead grass tilt to the sandstone gash of the pantry brook at Tyneton Ash.
The loitering water, flooded full, had yeast on its lip like raddled wool. It was wrinkled over with Arab script of eddies that twisted up and slipped. The stepping stones had a rush about them, so the fox plunged in and swam without them.
He crossed the cattle's drinking shallow, firmed up with rush and the roots of mallow. He wrung his coat from his draggled bones and romped away for the sarsen stones. A sneaking glance with his ears flexed back made sure that his scent had failed the pack, for the red clay, good for corn and roses, was cold for scent and brought hounds for noses. He slackened pace by the Tyneton tree, a vast hollow ash tree grown in three. He wriggled a shake and padded slow, not sure if the hounds were on or no. A horn blew faint. Then he heard the sounds of a cantering huntsman lifting hounds. The ploughman had raised his hat for sign, and the hounds were lifted and on his line. He heard the splash in the pantry brook and a man's voice.
"Thick is the line he took."
And a clear,
"You don't."
And a whimpering quaver, though the lurcher dogs had dulled the savour.
The fox went off while the hounds made halt, and the horses breathed, and the field found fault. But the whimpering rushed to a crying crash by the hollow ruin of Tyneton Ash. Then again the kettle drum beat, horse hoofs beat, and the green blades bent to the fox's feet, and the cry rose keen, not far behind, of blood, 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 in the fox's mind.
The fox was strong, he was full of running. He could run for an hour and then be cunning, but the cry behind him made him chill. They were nearer now, and they meant to kill. They meant to run him until his blood clogged on his heart as his brush with mud, till his back bent up and his tongue hung flagging.
And his belly and brush were filth from dragging.
Till he crouched stone still, dead beat and dirty, with nothing but teeth against the 30.
And all the way to the blinding end he would meet the men and have none his friend. Men to hollow and men to run him, with stones to stagger and yells to stun him. Men to head him, with whips to beat him, teeth to mangle and mouths to eat him. And all the way that wild high crying to cold his blood with the thought of dying. The horn and the cheer and the drum beat thunder of the horses' hoofs stamping the meadow under.
He upped his brush and went with a will for the sarsen stones on Wandike Hill. As he ran the meadow by Tyneton Church, a christening party left the porch.
They stood stock still till he pounded by. They wished him luck, but they thought he'd die.
The toothless babe in his long white coat looked delicate meat, the fox took note. But the sight of them grinning there, pointing finger, made him put on steam till he went a stinger. Past Tyneton Church, over Tyneton Waste, with the lolloping ease of a fox's haste, the fur on his chest blown dry with the air, his brush still up and his cheek teeth bare. Over the waste where the ganders grazed, the long swift lilt of his loping lazed, his ears cocked up as his blood ran higher. He saw his point and his eyes took fire.
The Wandike Hill with its fir tree barren, its dark of gorse and its rabbit warren, the dike on its heave like a tightened girth, and holes in the dike where a fox might earth.
He had rabbited there long months before. The earths were deep and his need was sore. The way was new, but he took a bearing and rushed like a blown ship below sharing. Off Tyneton Common to Tyneton Dean, where the wind-hid elders pushed with green, through the Dean's thin cover across the lane, and up midwinter to King of Spain.
Old Joe, at digging his garden grounds, said,
"A fox being hunted, where be hounds? Oh, Lord, want my back, to be young again, 'stead of selling cider in King of Spain." Oh, hark, I hear 'em. Oh, sweet, oh, sweet. Why, there be Redcoat in George's wheat. And there be Redcoat, and there they gallop. There go a Browncoat down the wallop. Quick, Ellen, quick, come, Susan, fly, here mounds. I see the fox go by like thunder, go by like blasting, with his girt white teeth all looking gasting. Look here come the hounds, hark, hear 'em crying. Lord, belly to stubble, and they flying. There's huntsman there, the fox come past as I was digging as fast. He's only been gone a minute, boy, a girt dark dog as pert as pie.